my personal political philosophy, black nationalism, which means that the black man should control the politics of his own community and control the politicians who are in his own community. My personal economic philosophy is also black nationalism, which means that the black man should have a hand in controlling the economy of the so-called Negro community. He should be developing the type of knowledge that will enable him to own and operate the businesses and thereby be able to create employment for his own people, for his own kind. And the social philosophy also is black nationalism, which means that instead of the black man trying to force himself into the society of the white man, we should be trying to eliminate from our own society the ills and the defects and make ourselves likable and sociable among our own kind.
Well, you seem to be dissatisfied with everything. Just what do you want?
I'm not dissatisfied with everything. What you are able to see with your analytical mind is that everything that is offered doesn't produce what it's supposed to produce. And I'm just telling you that it doesn't produce what it's supposed to produce.
Well, what is your ultimate aim?
The only way the problem can be solved. First, the white man and the black man have to be able to sit down at the same table. The white man has to feel free to speak his mind without hurting the feelings of that Negro. And the so-called Negro has to feel free to speak his mind without hurting the feelings of the white man. Then they can bring the issues that are under the rug out on top of the table and take an intelligent approach to get the problem solved. That's the only way that they'll ever do it. We need an action program while we are Muslims, or while we are Christians, or while we are whatever we are. We still need an action program that will eliminate these evils that are in our community. And this is what we're trying to do with the Muslim Mosque Incorporated.
Do you consider yourself militant?
I consider myself Malcolm.
Would you call this a nonviolent movement?
Nonviolent is a word that's misused today. I would call it a peaceful movement, which reserves the right to defend itself whenever it is attacked.
Well, what about politically? Do you think that Negroes should belong to the major...
I'm the poorest man in New York City.
Well, I mean for this mosque you're going to build and for your movement.
From poor people. We are going to solicit the support of all of our people. We're going to solicit the support of everyone. It's just like establishing a church. You establish a church from the contributions of the people who are interested in seeing that particular religious philosophy spread. And we will get support not only from people who are interested in our religious philosophy, we'll get support from those who are interested in our political, economic, and social philosophy, which is black nationalism. If America can face the reality of the problem and the seriousness as it actually exists, we have clothes, and we have to have housing, we have to have education, and we have to have jobs.